Hi, I'm Sharon.
Hi, I am Rich, better known as the Yarn Boy. My name is Shave. My name Pork Chop. We know who you are. Go sit down. You're not in this show.
Oh.
It's a short show. We don't need short sheep. Goodbye.
Oh, poor Pork Chop. You've been usurped. So,
Whoa, we have a big special surprise for everybody.
My gosh, we totally do. And you will know what it is because you will see the title of the episode. So,
I will go get the newest introduction to our menagerie.
Yes.
It's a big stuffed rhino.
And it eats things.
Fine, what do I do with it?
My goodness.
Our newest stuffed animal. Please say hello to Jamie, the new member of our family. Oh, you like the setup, huh?
Yeah.
Celebrity status, huh?
Yeah, you're such a good boy.
And here he is. He is a 5-month-old Yorkie Terrier. Who weighs like, what, 4 pounds right now?
I don't even know, 3 or 4. He's supposed to get to 5, but he hasn't been eating well. You know,
Well, he's nervous.
He's in a new environment,
yeah.
but he's been
But he's a wonderful doggy.
So, I'll tell the story. Yes,
You tell the story.
So good.
Yes.
You're such a good boy. Yes. So, I was in contact with a breeder from last January. I went to a Yorkshire Terrier specialty show in New York City.
You remember when we posted the city pictures?
Yes. And I met a lovely woman, a breeder, who lives in Maryland. And she put me down for a puppy when an appropriate puppy came up. She would call me, and I emailed her the other day and said I'm still waiting and still interested, and she said I just happen to have a beautiful little boy available. She's a show breeder. His 2 sisters and 1 brother will be in the show ring very soon as puppies, and they're going to bring them to New York, probably to even Westminster maybe, but definitely the Yorkie specialty show. And he is just as gorgeous as they are, but didn't have the movement that they were looking for, so he's now our baby.
Show business is tough, even if you're a dog. Jeez, you didn't have the right moves. Come on.
But he is so beautiful, and I have to say, she emailed me and she said, "Oh, he's full of beans. He loves to play. He totally does. He loves to play, but he has the most lovely temperament. He is fabulous. Crate trained, and also they did a lot of work with them, like to prepare them for the dog show ring.
Yeah.
So they didn't want him getting too attached to his brothers and sisters, so they would separate them. So he's used to being on his own, very independent guy. Yeah, you smell it. You smell in the camera. Very independent little guy, sweet as anything. He pretty much will do anything I ask. I mean, he loves to play. He has a very short attention span. So
like any kid.
We play, and then he has quiet time. He's in our kitchen with barriers. So we've only had him 24 hours, literally.
Yeah,
but so far today, he's on a schedule, so the kitchen has barriers, and he has a crate in the kitchen. And when I go out of the kitchen, he just goes in his crate and just hangs out. And he loves to cuddle, so I'll take him for cuddle time. And you love to sit on my lap. He sat on my lap last night while I was knitting and watching some podcasts. And I was a little nervous that he'd keep me up or whatever. He's very quiet, which is lovely. Our last dog was very yappy.
Oh, that's all she did.
Yeah, he's super quiet. And the couple of little barks that I've heard out of him, I'm not reinforcing. I'm just ignoring it because I don't want him to become a barker. But he does not like that naturally. But he was in his crate all night. We went to bed at 11:30, And I got up at 7. Not a peep. He was perfectly happy. Didn't make a mess in the crate. Took him out. Did his business outside. And it's so nice that I'm home and I'm able to take him out every hour to get him housebroken. And he so far he knows I put him on the grass. And he's never been on grass before, according to the breeder. I put him on the grass and say, go pee. And there he goes. He's been super good. You're so sweet. Yes, you are. So his name is Jamie, Jamie.
Yes, he's named after Jamie
He's
Fraser
named after
of
Jamie
Outlander.
Fraser of Outlander. I just think it's an adorable name for a dog. Yes. Yes. You're very cute and you're very sweet. See, he'll just sit on your lap.
And Thomas, totally uninterested. Matter of fact,
he ran up to Thomas and Thomas gave him the...
he had a little
Didn't
swat
touch him.
there, too.
Yeah, but...
A polite, keep away from me swat.
And he took it all in. He's a good boy. But Thomas really can't get to him, and he can't... Well, Thomas could if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to. And he's very well supervised.
He's curious, but he doesn't want to be bothered with him.
You're very well supervised. Until this afternoon, this poor little guy, she forgot to put his top knot up. So he had his hair hanging in his face. The poor little thing, he couldn't see anything. So we have a groomer that we use for our other dog, and we stopped by today in town. And I said, do you happen to have one of those little elastics? And she put his hair up in a little top knot, and he looks so good, and he can see us now. Yes, yes, you're a good boy.
I just have to be careful with the vacuum.
He's tiny. He looks bigger on camera. I have photos of him. He looked, when I first got the picture of him, I thought he was big. He's not. He's very small. And he's so cute. We went to the pet store today. Mm-hmm. 2 or 3?
3.
We went to 3 pet stores today. Because he's a little bit of a fussy eater, so she recommended some different foods, so I was looking for them. But we put him down in the pet store, and he loves Richie, so he was following him. He's very good on the leash. They taught him to walk on the leash.
Well, show dogs, they have to learn how to walk on the leash, that's for sure.
He's really good on the leash, and he followed Richie's legs, no problem. He's right after Rich, and so friendly to everybody, and friendly to other babies, and you're being such a good boy.
Oh, yes.
So, needless to say, we are thrilled.
Yes. And I have a lot of followers, and a lot of them have just lost dogs and members of their family there. Mm-hmm. And it leaves a big hole in your heart. I mean, we miss Lily. We miss Lily. A lot. And we decided, well, we need to fill that hole. So Lily was an awesome dog. She, in her prime, oh my God, she was so much fun. Because she loved to walk with us, and she would run that rail trail. And I put a flexi lead on her, and she'd go right to the end of the lead, and then just run. And she had a lot of energy. She was a high energy dog, and she just ran back and forth hunting chipmunks. That was her thing. She was a poodle, but had a very strong hunting terrier type personality, and she was great. We loved her, and she was an awesome dog. When you lose your dog, you do have a big empty space. But you're fitting in just fine. Mm-hmm. And the reason I went with a Yorkie was, not that I don't love poodles, but... Oh, I told you to go with one. What? I told you to get a Yorkie. Yeah, well, Richie really wanted a Yorkie. Yes. Especially you. Yes. And the breeder that I got him from breeds for health and temperament. Not only for the looks, but she also, is very conscious of that. So he should be good. He should be a good boy. Yep, you're a good boy. So anyway, that's what's been going on in our lives. It's been a little crazy. We were away, and then I found out about this last week, and I was really excited, and then I got nervous because I'm like, oh my gosh, we haven't had a dog, and it's a big adjustment to bring a dog into your life. And I thought, perfect time. It was the perfect time. We're retired, and we needed something. We wanted something. We really wanted a little guy or girl to come into our lives and just, not even just to spoil, but just to have a nice companion.
and he's going to be perfect for us. So far, he's been amazing.
Good traveler.
He's good. He's good in the car. Okay, so I had to drive to Maryland. Well, Rich was going to come with me last week. And remember, if you watched last week's show, we had no internet. And so that put our trip off a day. And you had things to do. So our daughter, who's very excited about the puppy, decided to take a day and a half off from work and
go with
us. So it was a girls' trip. And she has a cat. But the cat was fine in the apartment overnight. And Em came with us. Or came with me, and I drove the whole way to Maryland and the whole way back. And
couldn't knit. Oh,
I could not. I didn't hardly knit.
I can't imagine why.
We
driving and knitting.
If this is the first time you're watching this show, we live near Poughkeepsie, New York, which is about an hour and a half north of New York City.
And 40 minutes from Rhinebeck, which is tomorrow.
And so I was trying to figure out a way that wouldn't be like really hard traffic, but it's all terrible. There's a lot of people who live in New Jersey. New Jersey's very crowded, the southern part of the state, and I had to drive through that. So there was a lot of traffic, a lot of insane drivers, and coming home I was nervous because I had this baby in the car in a carrier belted in, which was fine. But, I had a baby in the car. So, and there's cars just like, I'm going 65, 70 miles an hour and there's cars cutting me off. It was a challenge. It was not driving that I really enjoy doing. But we took our time and we stopped at some rest areas, and he had never been on grass before or pavement.
And he never drank out of a bowl.
He never drank out of a bowl. And he just adapts to, I walked him and he did his business and he was so good. So, got him home around, 5:30 last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's
been
great.
Good dog. He's a great dog.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
He is. He's
Next
a lot
year
of fun
when we go to the
already.
lake, oh my God, he's going to have a ton of fun at the beach house.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's so small, you got to be careful. You cannot leave him unattended outside. He's got to be on a leash because
he's teeny.
A hawk. And I was looking at our front door yesterday.
Oh, I know.
And I'm looking and I think, what's sitting in my neighbor's driveway across the street? It was like a coyote the size of a German Shepherd.
We have coyotes in our woods. I hear them at night, but he's never unattended ever. he's unless he's in the kitchen gated off. He's with me all the time or with Rich.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we should get on with the show.
So let's get on with the show. So let's talk about Rhinebeck. Rhinebeck is tomorrow. Rich and I.
Put him upstairs.
Okay. You be a good boy and go in your crate.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's
where he would be good and he'd sit with us. He'd be great. Tom is not neglected at all. We've been giving Tom lots of attention. He's doing great. He's very sweet. He hung out with me today while I was on my computer doing work, and he sits on a perch next to me, and he's been really good, and yeah, he's fine. As long as he can keep himself away from the baby, he's perfect. Still giving him lots of attention. Tom is my son's baby. Our son loves the cat.
So do I. Tom is my boy.
Yeah, and you and the kids and Rich are more cat people, honestly. And I'm a dog person. Always have been. I've always had dogs all my life. I had a dog before I was born. My parents always had dogs. I always had dogs in my adult life. There's been very few times in my life that I didn't have a dog. So, yeah, I'm a dog person.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
I just want one. One is fine. It's enough. And we're gonna have lots of fun with him. He's gonna fit right in perfect.
Mm-hmm. And the good thing about this dog is he doesn't eat very much, obviously. Oh my gosh! And he makes even less.
It worries me a little. He's kind of a picky eater, and he's new, and he just got his eyes.
Yeah, we can see now finally.
You can see the poor
a lot
thing.
happier.
Yeah.
We got a Royal Canine Yorkie puppy food.
Yeah, that was something she recommended. She gave us food. He's not interested in it at all. So I'll mix it with the other. We'll see. We'll get it going. If you guys have any suggestions, leave a comment down below. That would be great. Okay. So
like my glass. For those of you on Instagram, you've probably seen this. The glass with the bullet. That's pretty... kind of hard to start with the ice cubes when you've got a bullet in your glass, but right here though.
Rich saw that ad on Instagram, so we are all tempted by things we see on Instagram for sure. Mm-hmm. Knitters are tempted by yarn.
Oh, God. You're not kidding. Mm-hmm. No self-control whatsoever. None.
Speaking of no self-control, we will be at Rhinebeck tomorrow. We're getting there at 9 o'clock. We're going to leave here around 8. We'll get there at 9. We're going to shop until 1 o'clock or like hang out. We'll probably get a snack or whatever early because I don't want to wait in line. I may even bring my lunch with me because I hate waiting in line for food.
I'm going to get it. You know what I'm getting?
Sausage and peppers.
No.
No?
The dick on a stick.
The dick on a stick. There's a sausage you can get on a stick.
Oh, look, he weed on me. No, I'm
He did not. He's been good. He's been good. He's been outside. He wheezes. I just put him down. Go ahead. And he goes. Anyway. So yeah, so we will be at the podcaster meetup at 1 o'clock in the grassy space at Rhinebeck. If you'll find it. You know, it's a big open space.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
Can't miss it. So we'll be there, just hanging out, talking to you guys. And
it was supposed to rain, but now it's supposed to be nice.
It's supposed to be beautiful in the 60s. You will see what 60. I'm wearing, or 60. So that's perfect temperature. Mm-hmm. So we will probably leave right after the podcaster meetup. In fact, I'm not going to say probably. We will leave right after the podcaster meetup.
We'll have somebody we're going to miss a lot.
I know. So I want to get home and play with our baby. And not to worry, our children are home tomorrow. Our son and daughter are going to babysit and walk him and play with him. Our daughter's very excited to come over on her day off to check him out and to play. And... yeah, so that should be fun. Mm-hmm.
So what are you working on? I don't even know where my bag is, and I'm not going to get it because it just looks the same every week.
So
it gets a little bigger, but...
before I picked up the baby, I was working a lot on my yoke, and I am about 3/4 of the way finished.
You're going to make him a sweater or anything?
I actually am. I would like to make... Jamie a matching sweater.
You should make me one too. No, that's really corny.
No, it's not. But you don't like this kind of yarn.
No.
So this pattern is the Vinterfjell sweater by Skeindeer Knits, and here is the yoke that I've been working on. The yarn is Roma. It's a Norwegian yarn that I got at Edinburgh in 2018. I got it this year.
Yes, last year, right?
Feel it. It's a nice yarn. It's
oh, it was this year, yeah.
This year when we went. So I got it in Isolde's booth. I can't tell if that's focusing or not, guys.
It's just focusing right on it.
Oh, perfect. Oh, good. Okay. So anyway, I got this in Isolde's booth, and it's fun. I'm having a great time with it. Here's my float side. I think it's looking pretty good.
Showing the inside of it for?
Because knitters always look at the inside, just to see how nice and neat my floats are. I think they look great. I'm doing much better with color work. I'm stretching out the stitches so we don't get too much puckering. So it's going really well. I'm very happy with this project. And Jamie is going to have a matching sweater. I actually bought a book that I don't have here. I will show it to you next week. Of dog patterns. Which is super fun.
You don't have to spend too much yarn on what you're going to knit for him. He's so tiny.
So tiny. He could fit in a sock. Probably 72 stitches. Definitely. Mm. Yeah.
We had to bring really his extra small harness back and get an XXX small.
He's really... I put the harness on him, and the first one we got, and his leg came right out of it. So then I had a tiny collar, which I'm not so crazy about collars.
I don't like collars either.
So, because with a little dog, I don't want, you know, he doesn't pull, which is good, and I'm being very careful just to coax him along on the leash. He's really good on the leash, but I think the harness is more secure. So, anyway, the other project I've been working on, the only other one, is the Vertex Unite by Stephen West, and it's a little bigger from last week. Is it focusing? I can't see.
No, it looks like a green bikini.
It does look like a green bikini. And the yarn is Plucky Knitter, and I don't have the other skeins. And I said I would bring them this week, but I didn't because puppy. So it's lovely. I need something right now. I haven't touched that yoke since the puppy came home. So I just need something mindless. And he was sitting on my lap last night, and I was knitting on this, and he was very good. He doesn't touch the yarn, nothing. He just sits, he knows. Super good. Love sitting on my lap in a nice warm blankie. It was really nice. So that is it. That's all I've been working on.
Okay, good. Let's go. See you next week. No.
I have some yarn that I dyed this week, so I'll show that really quick. I have 3 new colors.
Oh, in case you're wondering, I'm drinking a 212 martini on the rocks. It's 2 parts gin, 1 part sweet vermouth, and 2 dashes of orange bitters. So it's 212. 212. Anyway, okay, go ahead.
Okay. So the first color I have...
More like that, yes.
Thank you.
Is that what you showed on your
No, this is new. Oh, the pictures on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, you've seen this. If you've seen mine.
Yeah, they were very nice.
So this is, thank you. This is Friends on the Hogwarts Express. And honestly, one of the reasons I love Harry Potter so much... Is it focusing? I can't. Is it focusing?
Yes.
Okay.
Focusing.
One reason I love Harry Potter so much is the friendships that are forged. So I named this Friends on the Hogwarts Express because that is where Harry first met Ron and Hermione and Luna and other characters. And I love it. I love this color. Neville. Yep. Major part of the show. Or show, book, story. Okay. So then, this one is really a one-of-a-kind. I might be able to recreate it. I don't know. It won't be exact. So if you guys want... Oh, by the way, there's only 2 left of this. So if you want this Friends on the Hogwarts Express, grab them. I will probably dye more this week if you guys like it. This one I might not be able to dye exactly again, but it's cool. I love it. I love these colors. This is Gryffindor versus Slytherin, which is a major theme throughout these books. So Harry almost got into Slytherin, but he didn't want to, so the Sorting Hat put him in Gryffindor, which is the best thing, and Gryffindor versus Slytherin. Big rivalry there. And I have one more that's kind of a holiday color. And it's kind of the start of my holiday season colors. I'll probably have a few more Harry Potter holiday colors.
Anything to eat in there? I'm hungry.
I know, I'm hungry too. I'm going to cook. Anyway, this one is...
I like that.
Isn't it pretty?
One, yes.
Socks for Dumbledore.
Holiday socks with Dumbledore.
Well, Dumbledore...
Doesn't celebrate Christmas?
He does celebrate Christmas. They all do.
Oh, yeah, they do, yeah.
Very much so.
Very much, yes.
So, Dumbledore does say that he always wants knitted socks for Christmas, but no one ever makes him any. Poor Dumbledore.
Yeah, poor Dumbledore.
So this colorway is based on his character. Color. It's got, you know, the Gryffindor color.
I like the middle one, the turquoise. And
yes,
that's
and
beautiful. Yeah.
I figured it's Gryffindor scarlet and gold with some fun colors thrown in because I think Dumbledore has a whimsical side to him. So, yeah. I love this color. So that's Socks for Dumbledore. And those are my 3 new colors. I have some random skeins of DK. I have some rose petals in the shop. I have 2 skeins of that. I have Calypso, which is a singles base, kind of
nice
like
color.
Tosh DK.
Like
Yeah,
that.
isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's actually what I knit my... Actually, this is a leftover skein from my Comfort Fade cardie. So if you want to try this base, I have one of those. And...
You got anything in there from Malfoy?
Nothing from Malfoy. He's evil. That's basically it. Update has been live since Wednesday. They're all in the shop now. If you see anything and it sells out, just send me an email and I will help you out. One thing I want to say is that when I sell kits, or sets, I call them sets. When I sell sets of yarn, like the Wick Shawl set, the pattern is not included. Patterns are never included when you purchase yarn from me, ever. Unless I state specifically if I work in a collaboration with somebody, but no. You'll have to buy patterns separately. It does say that in the listing, but I just wanted to let you guys know that because there was some confusion about that a little bit last week. But no, you have to buy your own pattern on Ravelry. And if you need information on where to find it, just send me an email and I'll send you the link. Here's a shawl that I knit last year out of my hand-dyed yarn. This is by Helen Stewart.
No. You did her song last week. Nope.
It's the Snow Melt Shawl.
Helen Stewart.
And we're keeping our show kind of short today, so no singing.
No singing. No singing.
Next week, Rich has some other singing ideas up his sleeve. But next week, maybe for the Rhinebeck show. Maybe something will inspire you.
Yeah. Okay.
Pork Chop is not coming to Rhinebeck, but she is coming to Edinburgh.
I'm going to Edinburgh.
You're lucky.
Oh boy.
You're lucky.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't know any Scottish songs. Well, you don't have to know. You're not going to sing. What are you going to do? Go to a concert? Oh,
she might.
Maybe. Okay, good. Go
okay,
sit down.
that's enough.
That's enough for you.
All right,
Wait.
So let's end the show.
Okay. Light the lights. Oh no.
I hope
it's time to put them out.
I hope you guys have a good week.
Yes.
I apologize I don't
good
have
week.
a giveaway this week. It's been a little crazy, so I'm not organized with the giveaways yet, but they'll start again next time I record. So, have a great week. Knit something beautiful.
Yes,
and
cheers.
Cheers. Camera's rolling. I'm gonna go in.
Head off? Yes. Okay.
Why am I cut off? I look cut off.
You look cut off?
Yeah.
Maybe we should move over a little?
Alright, hold on. Go get Fuzzy Boy.
No.
Oh, I thought we were going to start the show with him.
Well, we'll start our show a normal way.
Okay. We have to go get Jamie again and do a thumbnail picture. Like hold him up and smile with him. So I can get a nice thumbnail.
You think he's going to be good again?
Oh, of course he'll be good. Watch, the whole house is destroyed. No, he's good. Here he comes.
I love that crate. Just open the second door.
It's a great crate.
Out.
Yeah.
That is a great crate.
We have a crate with 2 doors. One on the side and one in the beginning. We got it on Chewy from Chewy.com for $20. I mean, it's amazing. Okay.
Well, you gotta look at the camera.
Look at the camera. Yeah, look at the camera.
Okay.
Smile. Hey. Look at the camera, Bubba. You're such a good boy.
Okay.
Smile. Smile, Rich.
Well done?
I think so. Did you smile?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
as much as